Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace. I am on my way. Today is Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. I'm on my way to just do some of these food delivery things I do for, health insurance purposes. That is the very brief explanation. Yeah, it's Sunday, and I'm not with Adam. He usually goes with me. He's older than I. He likes just to go to get out and do something. He works from home. He's an electrical engineer. He works remotely from home. And usually goes with me on, like, Friday. Oh, there's a horse over there. Friday nights. Sometimes during the day. Saturdays, Sundays. Saturday night. Sometimes Sunday. Wait, sometimes Saturday. Ooh, all these crows. See, now when I don't have, what the heck is going on here? Oh, those aren't crows. Those are vultures. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa. When I don't have my camera on my mount on my windshield and I could have shown you. Whoa, that was scary. Whole bunch of vultures. I think they're vultures. They're vultures. Anyway, real life happens right as I'm doing a video. But anyway, Adam sometimes goes with me. He had stopped for a month. Now he wants to go out, likes the weather. Yeah, he wants to get out of the house. But today he's not going with me, so I want to go to where I haven't been in, I don't know, a week or so, two maybe. Back to Murphy and Wiley, Texas. When I went out there the last few times, it was so dead. Like, I think it was, I went out, one day I had two, and the other 2 days I had one each day. That makes sense, I'm sure. The sun is right in my eyes here. But I want to see you on Sunday. I haven't been on a Sunday in I don't know how long. During the day for lunch. Friday I went out by myself on for lunch to do some of these, just an hour. I just wanted to do an hour, and I did $22 in about an hour and a few minutes. I don't know how many. I was like, that was pretty good. And I would have had another one also for more than the next one that came up, but I was driving and I couldn't see. I hadn't turned it off. And I don't stop. I don't just sit there and look at my cell phone while I'm driving. I want to be somewhere parked, or where I can just quickly go into a parking spot and then look at it. I want to know where I'm going. I don't want to do apartments. I get stuck every once in a while, somehow, some way, with apartment. One time it just said it was, the buildings were like houses, but it turned out it was apartments. That's kind of freaky when that happens. It only happened that one time. Anyway, I am definitely rambling here. Yeah, I had some topics I wanted to talk about, but I'm not a fan of doing them this way. What it is my mount is on my, in this direction, in the vertical fashion, because I took down my mount off the windshield because they've changed some laws. I've read it. I wasn't doing anything wrong as far as I can tell. I'm tired of seeing dead animals on the road. Oh my gosh, once again. Where the vultures was also. But anyway, people, slow down, really. You see an animal, slow down. Don't hit it on purpose. I know, sometimes you can't help it, but been driving 45 years. I don't think I've ever hit one, ever in 45 years. I do a lot of road trips too, and now I do this. But watch me say that, and then I hit one. I didn't even hit that bobcat when it come across the street. I'm like, what the? Yeah, that was something. I mean, it was right there. It had come around another car. See, stuff like that could happen. Anyway, I'm gonna ramble through this one. Maybe I just get to where I'm going and do one that has an actual topic other than about why I'm doing mine, where it's on the vent for the air conditioner vent. Whoa, hey, you know, my SUV decided she wanted to drive for me. That's been happening a lot lately. It's usually when they're doing road construction and there's a blurred lines, like an older line and then the new line. They didn't get the older line off right. Yeah, that happens. Anyway, but so it's kind of awkward to me to do my videos like this when you can't see what's going on, and a lot of stuff goes on while I'm driving. And then I put a visual effect that will block it out anyway, because it's all you see is a button. Mainly my radio, one of the radio buttons. So anyway, okay, now one thing about doing it like this, I don't have to worry about accidentally getting children or minors in my both in my videos, because I was on YouTube before even they had that whole thing. They were announcing this about COPPA and the changes that were coming around and all that, because of, you know, okay, there is a car come speeding down here. I'm like, oh my goodness, they're going, the speed limit's 35, they had to be going 70. Yeah, it was scaring me. I was going to turn, but I said, oh no. Anyway, the COPPA, C-O-P-P-A. You know, I don't remember everything, and I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to act like I am a voice of authority on it. I'm not. But it just definitely taught me, don't put any kids in there. Anybody else's kids, don't video kids. Nothing, you know. Kids, minors, anybody who's not whatever is an adult, and wherever you are. So, anyway, like I said, I don't know all there is to know about it. But I didn't learn that. Nuh-uh. Okay, it's kind of hot. I mean, it's hard. It's kind of like, wow, the sun is out. It's a beautiful day. And the sun's right above me. Well, it's 11:44 a.m. Almost right above me. But I want to see how this is out here. And I'm kind of rambling, like I said. I want to see how it goes out here in Murphy. And Murphy, Wiley, and sometimes I used to always say this, that they always want me to go out to Richardson. One of the reasons I don't want to go to Richardson, which I found out that this is Texas, north and northeast of Dallas is what I usually do, the suburbs. But usually what they want me to do is, like I said, go to Richardson. The reason I really don't want to go to Richardson, besides there's some roads that I don't really care for, but the roads are dangerous. The actual road, not the people around it. But also they have some high rises, and I found out that so does Plano, so does, you know, and it's bad enough just to try to find a parking spot. That's pretty bad. And the ones I've seen, parking, forget it. I'm glad Adam's with me. He goes up and delivers them, and I just sit there in the car, me and my SUV, and wait for him. And otherwise, there's no way that people would have to come down. Just no way. You know, I'm not going to get a ticket or get towed because, you know, delivering. You don't know. I mean, I don't know. Unless, you know, a person's done that plenty of times before. First time, how would you know? Unless you just know, you know, that's what you're going to wind up, you know, is in a situation where you don't have parking. So, but here, the reason I like Murphy and Wiley is because I've only seen one apartment complex, just one. That's it. And yeah. Okay, my voice is sounding really weird today, and it's a lot of, I don't know what it was the other day, some kind of pollen, whatever, was in the air. Okay. And there's a guy, I guess it's a motorized bicycle. It was I wish you could have seen this one. He was on the sidewalk going the other direction, and it was a cowboy, an old cowboy with the long white beard and hair. And he had on a cowboy hat, and he's riding a motorized bicycle on the sidewalk going the other direction. You're like coming toward me. It was just so cute. Lately, I've been seeing a lot more funny things, and I'm not purposefully doing it, but it's happening, and I'm making videos now about some of the stuff. Because I had got on a topic, and it's been what, almost 9 years. And it's just that was way too much. I was saying from the beginning, it was too much to talk about, but I just kept doing it. That's a long time. You know, almost 9 years, yeah. About basically narcissistic people, toxic people, just basically not so good to people, you know. I said this before, too many people pile them all under narcissistic, and they're not all narcissists. The narcissists, they pile under narcissists. Like as if they're diagnosed. How many have been diagnosed, right? Anyway. Okay, and lately I have been thinking more about, you know, how many people are getting, you know, I know there are ways that they do this and all that, you know, professional, to know what is the percentage of and all this. So I'm not really knocking it, but I kind of wonder about some things. Also because, like my, goodness, see that this is what's this air. But I have a rare health condition. And when I was first told of it, I'm Texan, but I had lived a short while in San Jose, California. And there was an endocrinologist there that showed me about my rare health condition. This was back in the 90s. And it was 1 in 33 million. Well, now they do it a bit different, the way that they get the percentage, they put them all together. I don't like that. But anyway, he told me about that. And then more and more in my life, the way that the healthcare providers, I'm not going to call them professionals. I don't, the ones who do this, and that does not mean that they all do it. I don't know all of them. I have not seen all of them. I don't have any statistics on it. I know what I've experienced. And what I've experienced is that they really resent having to have a patient like me. And I've read a bunch on it, and I know what I've experienced. Like I say, what I personally have experienced. Had people with me, you know, so sometimes, you know, Adam went with me, and one time another person I know, just so somebody else can see it, and they did. You know, different times. Adam's been with me more than once, and they've seen. They're like, whoa, really, wow. They treat me wrong because, like this last one, she just let it out. She didn't tell me. But she was mumbling more to herself. She said, it makes it so difficult. You know, for everything involved. You know, like if one of the things I have is high blood pressure. Well, it makes it so difficult. You know, for them to do my plan, my health plan. You know, how do you think I feel living it? And then having to deal with doctors like you. You know, seriously, it's all about them. The ones who do this. That's okay. Got to point that out. The ones. I am not knocking healthcare providers. I'm talking about the ones who have done this to me. Really bad. And it's really gave me a very negative view of what will I find next. But anyway. Okay, I have never known a Sonic to do this. And I think I have been to, whenever Sonics came about. I'm 60 years old, and I think I've never seen a Sonic have this before. But no, maybe when I was younger. Maybe when I was a teenager, they had one. Or sometime many, many years ago. But they have a restroom. Wow. That's on the outside. I've been actually through Sonic before, various places, and you know, maybe twice. Say, can I use your restroom? But this actually has a door outside that says restroom, male, female, you can go into. Wow. Watch it be one of those that you got to go up to the up to the front to get a key. You know, and some those filthy keys. I mean, I'm not talking about Sonic. I'm talking anywhere. Somebody gives you a key. Do you go, ew? You gotta have a key to open that. Yeah, think about it. But anyway, I was gonna get me just something small. I think maybe I had wanted a corn dog for some reason. I woke up this morning craving a corn dog. Definitely not the best thing for me. So we'll see. Okay, just as I suspected, they would need a key, and I'm just gonna stop and just say this: I'm going to a different place. Yeah. And I was gonna get me a. I did not go get a key, just for the record. No, but I saw enough. I'm going to go to. Well, you took my favorite parking spot. Okay, I'm going to go to a different place. Give me something to eat, and that's where I am now. And I know this place is very clean, very clean. So gotta have things clean. I think if 2020 taught me anything, I was always a clean person. But oh wow, I parked somewhere, and it looked like it was one that was not. That it looked like two of the ones for disabled people next to one another, but no, they were separate. So I don't want to park where somebody is going to, block me in, because that has happened. Park near the line. I mean, not like on the line, but near it, and then they park right on the edge of it, or maybe even a little over it, and you can't get out. Can't get out or in. That's happened to me, and I don't want to do that again. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm rambling. Enough of my rambling.